rédíò Aloore lẹ̀ ń tẹ́tí sí láti Ìbàdàn, ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́, Nàìjíríà.
Your day has gotten a lot better. You can stand a chance of winning amazing prizes every month on Aloore Radio. How to participate? Follow us on our Facebook page on Aloore Radio. Share our program links on all your social media platforms. The person with the highest shared links win our amazing monthly prizes. Share, listen to Aloore Radio, the voice of Oyo State.
èròǹgbà rere lọ̀pákùtẹ̀lẹ̀ ìgbésẹ̀ ẹ̀dá tó bá fẹ́ ṣàṣeyọrí ìwọ ọmọlúàbí ni ó sì jẹ́ kéròǹgbà rẹ̀ jọ bí gómìnà Ṣèyí Mákindé ò ti yẹ lójúnà olóko mẹ́rin ìṣèjọba rẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ ìwòsàn ọ̀fẹ́ àgbéǹde ọrọ̀ ajé ohun ààbò fẹ́mi àti dúkìá gbogbo olùgbé ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìgbésẹ̀ ọmọlúàbí òun ọmọ ọkọ ilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn ni gómìnà Ṣèyí Mákindé gbé láti rí i dájú pé ìlànà láti gàpèrè Olúbàdàn ò yẹ lolúbàdàn tuntun ọba sẹ́nitọ́ Dr. Mohood Ọlálékan Ṣọlá Balógun Àlí Òkúmádé kejì fi gbọ̀pá àṣẹ ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹni bá wá ṣeun àgbóṣùbà fún ni ǹjẹ́ gbogbo wa nípìnlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká gbárùkù ti gómìnà Ṣèyí Mákindé lójú náà àti mú ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ tẹ̀síwájú gómìnà wa ń dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹni tó wá síbi ayẹyẹ ìgbọ̀pá àṣẹ Olúbàdàn tuntun ó sì ń ṣe é ládùúrà fún Olúbàdàn kejìlélógójì pé ẹ ó pẹ́ bí ewé àpẹ́ ẹ ó dára lẹ́wà bí ọ̀sùn ẹ ní kò ń gbé ohun rere béwé erin ni ètí kò ń gbé omi ìgbà yín ó tù wá lára nílùú Ìbàdàn o àṣẹ Èdùmàrè.
ìgbìmọ̀ tó ṣe kò kárí ìgbọ̀pá àṣẹ Olúbàdàn ilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn tuntun ló ń kéde o.
But you knew that. Slidey Pope. Let's go.
I like the way I'm feeling now. No confusion or regrets, but my blues and return now. I like the way I'm feeling now. You got smarting with the stress me, but right now I'm chilling now.
Way out my feelings and nothing can stress me. The way I run the game, I'm feeling like referee. No, like Moses parting the Red Sea, like a chauffeur, me in the back of the Bentley. So I step out, all white, can't stain. What you want? Rosé, champagne? I got that. Big bag, back pain. Taking the piss, the only time I can't aim. So we toasted a good life, living every minute to the full, cause I could die. Pull up at the spot, open doors, and it's suicide. Chillin' rent free, where the check please, couple hundred G's on a good night.
Good afternoon, welcome to another edition of Celebrity Corner with Oluwamayowa Adeyinka. We're broadcasting live from the GSM studio, Aloore Radio, Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism in Oyo State Secretariat, Ibadan.
No confusion or regrets, but my blues and return now. I like the way I'm feeling now. You got smarting with the stress me, but right now I'm chilling now.
Yeah. All I wanna do is jive. 212 20 on the highway. I'm about the energy. Maybe if it's good, send it my way. If it's bad, keep it private. All these haters so vexed and the best of life. You don't want tested, guy. You be sleeping on yourselves, you test it fly. Throw myself a party, then act surprised. Be the highest in the room and the guest arrive.
I'll be giving special recognition to the Governor of Oyo State, Engineer Seyi Makinde, the Commissioners, Permanent Secretaries, the Directors, Mrs. Aboyede Ojo, Mr. Olusegun Taiwo, Mr. Ola, the Studio Engineer, and every other stakeholder at Aloore Radio.
Poolside.
No confuse your regrets, but my blues are written now. I like the way I'm feeling now. I'm all you can smart tea with the stress me, but right now I'm chilling now. I like the way I'm feeling now.
Don't forget, you can listen to us live on alooreradio.com, www.alooreradio.com. Aloore is spelled A-L-O-O-R-E, radio radio.com. You can as well connect us via our social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Also, we are live on YouTube. You can watch us live and view us and see everything that is going on in the studio on Celebrity Corner through our YouTube channel and our Facebook. Just search Aloore Radio. We are available.
No confuse your regrets, but my blues I'm written now. I like the way I'm feeling now. I'm all you can smart tea with the stress me, but right now I'm chilling now.
Way am I feeling?
And as for me, you can reach me via Septin911 on all social media platforms. Septin911 is spelled SEPTIN911 on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Also, Mr. Septin911 on all social media platforms. MRSEPTIN911. This is Celebrity Corner on Aloore Radio.
Open doors and it's suicide. She done rent free. What the check, please? Couple hundred G's on a good night.
I like the way I'm feeling now. No confuse your regrets, but my blues I'm written now. I like the way I'm feeling now. I'm all you can smart tea with the stress me, but right now I'm chilling now. I like the way I'm feeling now. No confuse your regrets, but my blues I'm written now.
And while we wait for our guest for today, he's a veteran musician who has been in the game for more than a decade. I've known him personally for more than a decade, and I just spoke with him. He said he's almost at the studio here. And while we wait for his arrival, I have with me my colleague here at Aloore Radio. We'll be deliberating on fake lifestyle on social media. But before we go in, this is the first time she'll be appearing on Celebrity Corner. Please introduce yourself to our viewers and listeners at home.
I am Agumbiade Aduragbemi.
That's the voice of Agumbiade Aduragbemi, live on Celebrity Corner. Today happens to be her birthday as well, so I wish you happy birthday, many happy returns.
Thank you.
What's your perception on fake lifestyle on social media? We know celebrities live fake lifestyles on social media just to engage their fans and to keep up with the trends that is currently going on in the social space. But for individuals who are not celebrities, perhaps semi-celebrities, so why do you think they tend to live fake lifestyles on social media?
Well, for me, I would say pride, number one. Secondly, I want to be. They aspire to be. Now, I'm not saying it's not a good thing to aspire to be, but it's becoming a problem when you begin to live the life you cannot afford. It's good to want to be something and you work towards it, but if you are not there yet, you shouldn't act like you're there.
I totally agree with you that if you're not there yet, you shouldn't act like you are there already. But there's this popular saying that says, fake it until you make it.
If you're faking it at the expense of what?
Well, eventually when you make it, people will think, oh, he or she has made it a long time ago, when the actual making it happens. Or what do you think?
Well, I would say it's inappropriate, because sometimes when you are faking it, you eventually come across, should I say, your helper or someone that could lead you into making it. But because the person already thinks, oh, this person has made it, he or she would not need me anymore, they just walk past you. And before you know it, time goes by and you are losing your time, you are losing everything you should be gaining, all in the name of fake it till you make it.
That sounds more like the ethical aspect of it. Let's look at the business aspect of it now. I have a friend who happens to run a beauty pageant in Ibadan here. Actually, there was a time we were deliberating. It was like he held an edition which was his most successful edition till then. Do you know what happened? He faked it. He said when he called sponsors that it was just coming up and his event was, I think, second or third edition then. They didn't key into it. So he had to fake it for a whole, I think, 6 months. He created a social media lifestyle that was, in fact, if you see social media pages, you think, oh, this guy has been to everywhere. You get, he did all the photoshopping, crafted himself among the top event planners in Ibadan. Those pictures, good automobiles in different hotels, different houses. And by the time he reached out to them, all he did was, you can check me out and check our pages out on social media. And he started getting big support from the industry people. Do you want to say that is equally bad?
Well, I wouldn't say it's equally bad. But my question would be, at the expense of what did he fake it? Sometimes people go to the extreme. Mm-hmm. When you begin to go to the extreme, then you know there's a problem. For him, I would assume the issue he had was the people themselves. You know, a lot of us, we don't want to associate with upcoming.
You get the point.
And the question is, those that are at the top, were they not once a time upcoming? They were also upcoming. If you don't associate with them, if you don't try to make them get there, how then would they get there? So sometimes it's really not the fault of those faking it. Sometimes it could be as a result of the society.
Okay, stay tuned and we'll be back shortly after this short musical break. You're still listening to and still watching Celebrity Corner live on Aloore Radio. I'll be back shortly.
I'm the bunch. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Sanga. Scatter the party. Cover everybody. Scatter the party. Over the age body. Scatter the party. Cover everybody. Scatter the party. Over the age body. Yeah, your backside bigger than boom, boom, boom. The way you move your body, girl. You know today, baby, now me and you. In the bedroom, baby, sing a boom, boom, boom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. What's the facility? Now we can run the community. My people love my agility. No time for random activity. Please, what's the facility? Now we can run the society. I want boys, want gentility. No time for random activity. Please, scatter the party. Cover everybody. Scatter the party. Over the age body. Scatter the party. Cover everybody. Scatter the party. Over the age body. Say you know say I be OG for this action.
Now is Banga by the band, a reintroduction song he released earlier.
Mix the ginger be like juice and gin. I been to tell you say a sweet like ice cream. Like ice cream, what's the facility? Now we can run the community. My people love my agility. No time for random activity. Please, what's the facility? Now we can run the society. I want boys, want gentility. No time for random activity. Please, scatter the party. Cover Ọmọdé yìí ju bàtí. Scatter the party. Cover everybody. Scatter the party. Ọmọdé yìí ju bàtí. I'm the band.
People we know they feed you. Always the first to talk about your life. Look at the irony. Shame you for public, on the beg you for side. Don't get it.
Yeah, welcome back to Celebrity Corner with Oluwamayowa Adeyinka live on Aloore Radio. Don't forget you can listen and watch us live on Facebook and YouTube, as well on our Instagram page, and tweet at us on Twitter there at Aloore Radio. Aloore Radio, ALOORERADIO. I remain Oluwamayowa Adeyinka, and the song you just listened to was Banger by the band. After that, we played Ladipo's Feelings. Then we played Adekunle Gold's new single. I still have Aloore Agbemi in the studio here discussing about fake lifestyles on the social media space. And so far, she has been very, very brief and straight to the point. We discussed the business aspect of flaunting fake lifestyles and the ethical aspect of fake lifestyles on social media. But before Aloore Agbemi takes her leave, because our guest has arrived down in the studio, I've been informed that she is downstairs. His manager just entered now. But before I release Aloore Agbemi from the hot seat, I have one last question for her. Aloore Agbemi, if you were a celebrity, before I go there, are you aspiring to be a celebrity?
We never can tell.
Okay. By the time you become one, would you go with the idea of fake it on social media?
I want to believe I would not. But sometimes when you get to positions, when you have power, and you have a little money, you tend to change. I want to believe I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that?
I want to believe so.
Look at it from this angle. For followership's sake, and to keep yourself on the news, would you do it?
It's a tough question, actually. It is, honestly. If I was to be honest with myself, I really don't know what I would do. But as of this moment, definitely not.
Aloore Agbemi, thank you very much for joining us on the program for today. Our guest has arrived in the studio. And in the studio here, I have popular musician Wale Waves with his manager. They've just entered the studio now. And after this short break, you'll be hearing from him.
People we know they feed you. Always the first to talk about your life. Look at the irony. Shame you for public, on the beg you for side. Don't get it twisted. I know the kiss I see that shit is not healthy. Keeping my distance. Some people are worse than pandemic. If it go cause my peace, then I go take my leave. If it no be money, do not disturb me, please. If it go cause my peace, that's some expensive shit, oh. If it no be money, do not disturb me, please. Man, is all it is what it is, yeah. My baby, live up. Man, is all it is what it is, yeah. My baby, live up. money no they bring happiness. Oh. Now when I get money, I realize. Oh. But I know be hypocrite. I dey pray make you get your own too. See bad times will never last. Hey, let me love my last. Yo, whoa, whoa, whoa. Life comes at you so fast. Small time you don't become waiting you hate. Yo, okay. They hate their lives and they're lonely. No energy for nobody. We know they happy for me, for me. Okay, you hate your life and you lonely. No energy for nobody. No waste your time, man. I know, say yo. If it go cost my peace, then I go take my leave. If it no be money, do not disturb me, please. If it go cost my peace, that's some expensive shit. Oh, if it no be money, do not disturb me, please. Man, it's hold on. It is what it is. Yeah. Man, will be Oliver. Man, it's hold on. It is what it is. Man, will be Oliver. It is what it is. Way all my feelings and nothing can stress me. The way I run the game, I'm feeling like referee. No, like Moses parting the Red Sea, like a chauffeur, me in the back of the Bentley. So I step out, all white, can't stain. What you want, Rosie?
Welcome back to Celebrity Corner on Aloore Radio. And with me in the studio, I have Wale Waves. Wale Waves, welcome to Celebrity Corner with Oluwa Mayowa and Denka on Aloore Radio.
Good afternoon.
Please speak up.
Ibadan, what's up? Where state? How far now?
Yeah, Wale Waves is one of the veteran musicians we have here in Ibadan. He has been in the game since, I think, 1995. Since the secondary school,
95,
95, 96. Yeah, Wale Waves have been in the game, but it took a very long hiatus after he had an accident. He's just informing me about that now. So I was just surprised. Why has it been off the radar, and what has actually been going on underground? And guess what? He's going to be back very soon. In a matter of weeks, you'll start hearing Wale Waves again. But let's have a recap of what happened and why he went on a 7-year hiatus from him.
Okay, 2014, I came, I was living in Lagos. After I left my former record label, Options 24/7 Records, so I went solo. I started doing my things. I flaunted my record label, and I moved back to Lagos because I was staying in Lagos before I got signed to Options. So I moved back to Lagos, and a lot of competitions and all that. So we've been trying to do that. I started doing a lot of things. Well, I came home December 2014, 24th for Christmas. So I had an accident on the 26th of December, which actually got my right hand fractured, and my car was a total write-off, and I thank God for my life. So before then, spiritually, I had heard a lot of things about my life. Well, I was born into CNS Church.
Oh, okay.
But personally, I attend Redeem.
Okay.
In Lagos. So There was this prophecy just hovering over my head. I was going to die. I was going to die. I was going to die. You know, so said I was going to pass through like 3 trials. The first trial came, the second one, and the third one almost claimed my life. That was the fracture. So when the 3 left, you know, before that time, during those prophecies, those negative prophecies that you might have a short life to live, lifespan, you know. So told my parents we did redemption. that's the English. Call it Rapada in my church. Yeah. We did it the first time. People started. I still used to get the same message. The second time, not until the third time. Till date, I don't hear that no more.
Thank God.
So, a friend of mine that we used to be very close is also a colleague called Aloore. He's in America now, and he's been in America for almost 20 years, and we grew up doing music together. A well-talented guy. He said while he was in abroad, he used to hear my song Uncle Solo, Alafia, Joe, all the songs. My song with Terry G, Orishefemi. So he felt if he had been the one producing me, my sound would have been better. So when he was coming to Nigeria, so because of me, he brought his mobile gadgets, so for recording audio, mobile studio. So we recorded a song. So he said, "Well, I must record your song in my system." I said, "Definitely." So it was in the night, and he was traveling back to America the second day. So I just thought of, Wale, this is an opportunity for you to thank the Lord. How he actually made you survive those three short deaths. I don't know. Man. The 3 were just too much for me. They were just too much for my age. I was too young to see all those things. You know, as a boy, I'm a local, no problem. So I confirmed that. So I just thought about what happened. I said, let me sing something about the song. So, superstition or no superstition, you know, in my church, they see Ajay, they see all these things. So, traditionally, we believe when things are happening, probably some people are on the seat on your case, you know. So, I sang a song titled Babalao. It wasn't Babalao in the first because the title of the song, before I sang the song, I already got the title.
Okay.
Yeah, I said I wanted to sing about long life. We have different ways of composing.
Yeah.
You can compose, you can have your title before your song, which your title will just inspire the whole body of the song. So I said, I want to sing about long life. That they said I won't have a long life. Now I'm living a life. And I'm still praying again that God, let me still have the long life. But now, thank God I've survived, whatever. So any babalawo or the juju, whatever, that has been on the mat for them, working against me, my future, my destiny, he has failed. So that's the meaning of the song Babalawo. But I'm telling you, Babalawo is a masterpiece that whenever I listen to it, I've not released it. Whenever I listen to it, I have goose pimples.
Wow.
Goosebumps, rather. Is it goosebumps?
Yes.
Yeah, I have goosebumps all over my body. As in, I hear it like an outsider, like I'm not the singer. So I feel so happy about the success of the song. So, and he mixed it and he sent it back to me, and a fantastic job. So my genre has totally changed.
I was about to ask that.
Yeah, normally, glory be to God. He has talented me so much that I don't know the genre of music. I can't sing perfectly. We have different kind of R&B. We even have different kind of R&Bs. We have UK, European R&B. We have American R&B. You understand? We have the Latinos. We have. Thank God I can. Unless it's going to entail or involve language. But when it comes to English or my dialect or humming, I'm good to go on any.
Which state are you from?
I'm from Osun State.
Okay.
Yeah. Ushu Alakara. Exactly. So, you know, So my journey has been I'll touch every part of genres in my EPs that have been dropping back in the years. You'll see me, find me do soul,
yes,
R&B soul, R&B pop.
You're versatile.
Thank you, thank God. So now I realize if I'm to coming back into the industry and continuing such popular pop music, you understand, popular, I'll end up trying to be competing with some people, which I think I'm more than that at this stage and age. You understand? I can't be doing some things on stage. You look like, what's wrong with this man? You understand? So I have to respect myself. So I should let my composition be of the classy and respectable ones. You understand? So I had to coin out an Afrocentric R&B soul.
Oh, that's impressive.
So if you listen to Babalawo, you find R&B, you find soul, you find Afro. You know it's sung by an African man. You understand? But on the instrumental, you find the Western parts to the rock, the whatever. So that's my kind of feel now. Just like my song, I can liken it to the kind of this song Aloore. Yeah, I did Aloore back in the day. It's been a while. So since then, I've been featuring. I've been doing movie soundtracks. And glory be to God, I don't do all soundtracks. I pick the soundtrack. So that is budget worthy.
That is
to
watch.
You understand? Like, okay, what is it? How much is the budget of the whole film? Oh, it's 25 million. Oh, okay, I can work with
let's
it.
work with it.
Yeah, that's because I won't do anything close to rubbish. I won't. I use the professional hands. I use professional studios to do the movie soundtrack. Well, so many people hasn't even know till now. I did Araromire figurine by Kone Afolayan. I did The Call, Wuli Arole, and I did Nimbe, the movie. I did Mentally by Binibi, that's Rock Bottom Flicks. I did Aregbe Shola's autobiography movie.
Do you chant?
Yeah. Well, my grandfather was a hunter.
Okay.
So I can do Ewi, I can do chant,
Did you meet
I can
him?
do definitely. I followed him to the bush.
Are you serious?
I remember I carried his gun. His
Chakabula.
Yeah. I carried his gun. Then he was tying. He used to tie these lights. It looks like one on the gym like this. Yeah, he used to tie it on the end. I'll follow him to the bush. We'll see all these traps. And yeah, there was a day in the bush. I almost ran into one of his traps. I remember.
So I'm just trying to paint a scenario in my head of how that would look like and how it has inspired what you do now.
Yeah.
Because your sound is grounded in the Afrocentric style.
Thank you.
There is this, even before we now have the popular Afrobeats.
Yeah.
Each time you release your song, you feel this is Africa.
I remember, let me tell you something. When I was in a group in school, I finished from Aloore after the University of Technology, Obomosho. So myself, I don't know if you remember Ginny. Hello,
Ginny.
if you have me, see you. So Ginny, then Dudu Tunes, and Matthias, then Michael Guitarios. They are all, these people I mentioned their names are just they are full professionals. They are professionals. I mean professionals. They still do music. I think Charles doesn't do music anymore, but they still do Phil because he's a cartoonist. So back in Ginny used to say, "Wale come, we'll be singing. You put in something like Fuji. You'll be singing and something like Fuji will be coming. It's too razzle. It's too razzle." I reminded him when our younger ones, the Clever J, the Conga, when the younger ones after us now came singing it and they are blowing, they overshadowed the ones singing R&B, the stylish singing people singing in America when you're an African, you know. And I remember I used to tell him, come, I have a dream. And my dream is to still represent Africa, no matter the genre I do. Because I imagine some people will just travel out, they'll feature an American artist or an European artist, and they will still be singing.
Yeah.
They'll be singing American. Can R. Kelly come here and do Ijala for me?
Never.
Can R. Kelly come and sing Ewe? Can he do any chant? Do something different now. Let him know. Give him an assignment to go and be figuring out. We'll ask you, what did you just do? What's that?
That is when you know, when you realize
you're
you've
doing
done
your
something
thing.
different.
So I used to tell Ginny, come. I can't be Western. I can't be Western. I can do it, you know. But let me put my mother tongue. Let me put my sauce. Let them know I'm from this part of the world. Why you can you sing like R. Kelly? For real, do you have the diction? Do you have the natural diction? Is it possible? It is not possible. Tupac Amar Shakur, in his blessed memory, won't even be able to speak in English, in American English, like Donald Trump, which is white.
Never.
He has that black in him. The blackish will always tell. So why would I feature an American artist or a foreign artist and I want to be like him? No, let him figure what you are doing now.
Even by the time you come from two different angles,
yeah,
the uniqueness of the song.
Thank you. The song will be very unique. I have a record label, Jubilee Entertainment, and I have a dream of signing artists from different countries. Do you understand? I realize this is a virgin opportunity for the world. I'm saying for the world because let me say Nigeria, South Africa, Ghana, Tanzania, and Kenya. Those are the 5 major countries in Africa that are doing good and popular music.
Yes.
And if in the past 10 years, if you can calculate how much entertainment has really improved in Africa, just because Nigeria and South Africa are not sitting down, we are moving every day and we are giving them that African in us. And everybody's, how would a Kanye West say, I want to, a Will.i.am saying I want to produce an album? Yeah, Will.i.am wants to produce an album for Angelique Kidjo. Why will a Kanye say, the band, I want to sign you? You understand? So you know, we are entering them. Exactly. Now they want to. Why before we used to see Brandy when I was going, I am very sure Brandy shouldn't be too much older than me.
Of course.
You understand?
Because then Brandy was like a
goddess. You understand?
You get to see Brandy be like, are you sure she's human?
Not to talk of you featuring. Oh my God! How would you do that? I am very sure if Michael Jackson was still alive, if Michael Jackson didn't die, I swear to God, I'm telling you, Nigerians would have featured Michael Jackson.
Absolutely.
I'm not lying. So absolutely. What else?
For us to have featured Beyonce,
so what else? We have really
for us to have had Kanye West, for us to have had Drake and Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Even
you understand? Wizkid is the only African artist on Chris Brown's album. Now, see Ed Sheeran, see Madonna. Of all artists in the world, Madonna went to go and pick this and say Madonna featuring Fireboy, not even Fireboy featuring Madonna. So we are moving there. We are really getting there. So why do I have to do any Western thing? Let me communicate to the world with my thing. See, Angelique Kidjo has been on
since
that
90. I think
limelight.
Her first Grammy was 1993.
In their front, like
and she has been the African,
the most recognized artist, most decorated artist till date, and she is not any way Western.
She has not changed.
She speaks Yoruba, for Christ's sake. She sings in Yoruba. So what is my problem? Why should I want to call? I want to call. Let me see. I want to pronounce studio line. Okay, like this is in my phone. Aloore, am I right?
Aloore, yes.
Aloore radio studio line. Now I want to pronounce it because I want to sing. And I'll say Aloore radio studio line.
Doesn't make sense.
That's not okay. You
pronounce it the way
in my group then when we want to write in Yoruba and we want to sing in English. You are writing a song in Yoruba and you want to sing it in English. You will definitely dilute the authenticity and the of the language. So now say Normally you say Aloore Radio Studio Line. That is okay. We've heard you.
Absolutely.
Which one is Aloore Radio Studio Line? No, that's American. You don't do that for us.
Well,
now.
the time is fast spent. Yeah. And before we go, your comeback single.
Yeah.
When should we expect it?
By my Babalawo comeback single should be dropping June 19th. That's next month.
June 19th.
Then followed by a song. Then I'll drop my EP. And the title of my EP already is Babalawo. I believe so much in this song.
Let me reserve my comment to meet again. Wale Waves, before I take my leave.
Yeah.
Now, you are coming back after 7 years.
Yeah.
What is the plan?
Okay.
Because you have 2 singles. You have a plan, I'm sure. Okay, first single, second single, then
my
your
EP is 70% done.
But when you left the music scene, social media was not all bubbling like this.
Thank you, yeah.
But now you are returning to meet the fresh heads.
Yeah, exactly.
What is the plan?
Okay. Well, I appreciate the technology improvement. It's really going a long way, because right now you can be in your room and you promote your music.
Absolutely.
Then we suffered a lot. I'm aware. Give me a recent artist, Salah. You understand? Even Odegba me must have played. Even if he must have played better than Salah, he didn't even get a dime compared to. You understand? So, but I thank God I am able and opportuned to witness the technology right now, so I can promote my music right from my room.
That's
incredible. So if I want to go extra length, is when I will go all out to get the influencers and get them paid. You can drop your song without giving no one a dime.
Seke did.
Do you understand?
Wandeko did. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Even Fireboy's first song.
Yeah. Now let me tell you something. But there is a challenge. We have a lot of distribution. I mean, promotional channels.
Absolutely.
Despite it is online, we have different channels. We have
TikTok,
Instagram, we have Instagram, we have Facebook,
Spotify, iTunes.
Yeah. So we have TikTokers, Facebookers, YouTubers, Instagrammers. You understand?
Playlisters.
Thank you. So now they realize in Nigeria, most especially, now entertainment is becoming a revenue. So now they charge you.
Absolutely.
If you want to tell Tunde not to post your song, you're gonna let me have like 300k, 250k. So still you're still spending, but you can still boycott him. But if God says, "Oh, masterpiece," they will pick it up themselves.
Yes.
Although it's 50-50 though. But once you know you have a good piece, some of them will show love. The ones that does not show love, you pay some.
Of course.
You just have to pay some. Let my people go. May not be like say, you understand.
So, Wale Waves, thank you for joining us on Celebrity Corner today. We appreciate your presence here. It's been quite inspiring and insightful for the past 30 minutes that you've been speaking. In fact, personally, I've learned a lot, and I'm sure our listeners and viewers at home, they've seen what it is to be in the industry then and what it is to be in the industry now.
Yes.
And before I take my leave, I would like to appreciate all our listeners again once more. Everyone present in the studio here, I appreciate everyone. Wale Waves manager, my big Oga, thank you very much. Akoko Aloore, my big Oga too. Thank you, the studio engineer. And same time, same station, you'll be listening to another edition of Celebrity Corner with Oluwamayowa Adeyinka live on Aloore Radio. And I'll be giving special recognition to Almighty God who made this day a very beautiful one. The governor of Oyo State, Engineer Seyi Makinde, the commissioners, the permanent secretaries, the directors, Mrs. Aboyede Ojo, Olusegun Taiwo, the studio engineer, and every other stakeholder at Aloore Radio. Don't forget to join us, view us, listen to us on all our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn. on Aloore Radio, and for me, Mr. 7911 on all social media platforms, and 7911 on all social media platforms. Thank you very much.